Good evening, Doctor. We are Group 1E, and today we are going to present our solar oven for the mini project EPF 3104. And my name is Liao Jingyi. My matrix number is 1974452.
Right, my name is Nuraina binti Mat Shahudin and my metric number is 198491.
My name is Nurifa Fazim binti Ibrahim and my metric number is 196542.
And I'm Nurhanis binti Muhammad Saleh. My metric number is 199623. So for this assignment, it consists of 4 parts, which is the first part will be presented by Crystal, and it will cover for objective and introduction. For the second part, it will be method that will be covered by myself, and the third part is result and discussion will be covered by Ifa Fazrin, and the last one is step and conclusion, which will be presented by Diana. So so first of all, we will go to Crystal to present her part.
Hi, so for the first part of our presentation, I'm going to first introduce the objective of our project. And the first objective is to understand the function and mechanism of a solar oven. The second one is to design a model of solar oven using available materials obtained from workplace. And the next one is to observe and collect results from the operation of solar oven design. Also, we need to justify and discuss the results obtained and state whatever improvements can be made. And the last objective is to work together and distribute jobs fairly in a team and communicate among team during the completion of this project. So the next one, I'm going to do some introduction regarding to our project. As we know, in the modern days, most of the household will use a conventional oven for preparation of food purposes such as baking, roasting, and heating food. So for your knowledge, solar energy is the energy from the sun that is converted into thermal or electrical energy. It is the cleanest and most abundant renewable energy source available in the world. So I think that as a food engineer, it is our responsibility to design effective and environment-friendly food process equipment. So to make food preparation more convenient and at the same time conserve the energy of Earth by using clean energy as possible. So in this project, we are going to utilize the knowledge of solar energy and the mechanism of oven to design and create a model of solar oven by using materials that are available in our workplace. So the next presentation, I'm going to pass to the next person to talk about the methods that we use in creating the solar oven for our project. Thank you.
Thank you, Crystal, for the wonderful presentation. Next, we will go deeply on step how to make a solar oven. So for the first step is all the item used was listed before the starting in making of solar oven. The list is 2 cardboard box, ruler or measuring tape, several sheets of paper, 1 small roll of aluminium foil, at least 8 ounces of white glue, heavy plastic cooking bag or cling film. The second step is a small cardboard was put into another 2 to 3 inch large cardboard. The third step is the space between 2 boards was filled with insulated material such as crumpled newspaper. The fourth step is the cardboard was taped by using sellotape to fix the place of the small cardboard. The fifth step is aluminium foil was wrapped inside the box by using the white glue. The sixth step is aluminium foil was wrapped over the top of the cardboard. The seventh step is a four side of cardboard was cut out to make a hole at the center. The eighth step is cling film was held tightly to cover the hole at the center and sellotape the sides. The ninth step is to make a reflector. The top cover by aluminium foil was attached to one of the side of cling film and was combined by using white glue. The 10th step is solar oven was put under the sunlight. And the 11th step is raw egg was put into the steel plate and was put into the oven. The 12th step The 12th step is the time taken for the raw egg to cook was recorded by using timer. The second last step is make another solar oven by replacing the aluminium foil with black pepper. Basically, at the base of the solar oven, and the last step is the step was repeated, and the time taken for the raw egg to cook by using black pepper was recorded. Basically, our group has decided to make two different solar oven. For the difference is between the base of the solar oven, which the first solar oven will be covered by aluminium foil, and the second solar oven will be covered by black pepper. So we will record the time taken detect to determine whether the black pepper or aluminium foil has the best cooking time for the raw egg. So next, I will pass the presentation to the next person. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, Nur Hanis Muhammad Saleh, for the method part. So I'm going to continue with the result and discussion. For the result of the line of solar oven that have been covered by aluminum foil, the observation is the egg completely cooked as the egg yolk and whites are hardened. And the time taken for the sample to cook is 2 hours and 43 minutes. For the black pepper solar oven, the egg also has been completely cooked as the egg yolk and whites are not runny, and the time taken for the sample to cook is 1 hour and 15 minutes. Okay, so this is the picture of the result. The egg that was cooked in the aluminum foil solar oven. This is the model of the aluminum foil solar oven, and this is the model of black pepper solar oven. Okay, so for the discussion, time taken for the egg to cook in solar oven black pepper lining is shorter compared to the egg in solar oven with aluminum lining. It's because the temperature rise for the solar oven with black lining is higher. Okay, so how the solar oven works? The solar oven works when the sun emits the electromagnetic rays and strike the earth, and the sun will experience an increasing of thermal energy by absorbing the electromagnetic rays from the sun through the heat radiation. So how do we know why the solar oven with black pepper lining has the shorter time for the sample to cook? This is because the black body absorbs more light compared to the white body. The white body is the aluminum foil. And then all the wavelengths of light, all the wavelength of light result converted to the heat result in high increase in temperature of the object. And the white object will reflect the wavelength of light that result in less light converted to heat, and the less temperature will rise. This is because aluminum has the lower thermal conductivity than the black pepper. Okay, so I'm going to pass to Nur Diana for the last step taken to improve and the conclusion part.
Alright, thank you, Ifa. So next, I would like to proceed to the steps that can be taken to improve the operation of the solar oven. There are 6 steps that we have figured out during the experiment. So the first step is limit the heat loss by using cover. So during the experiment, there are some heat loss to the surrounding. And in order for the solar oven to get the highest temperature, the rate of the heat loss should be limited. And one of the ways to limit the rate of the heat loss is by covering the food using an insulator such as glass cover. Besides that, using more different type of food can improve the operation of the solar oven. This is because different type of food have different surface area, and the surface area is proportional to the rate of heat transfer. After that, use different type of lining such as cardboard and white pepper. In the experiment, we have used black pepper and aluminium as the lining at the base, since the type of lining play an important role to the operation of the solar oven. Next, the experiment should be done in the sunny and the windless day so that the solar oven will become hotter in a short time. But during the experiment, the weather is uncertain. Sometimes the weather is cloudy and sometimes the weather is sunny. Thus, it will affect the result of the solar oven since the rate of heat transfer is not in equilibrium. After that, put the solar oven slanted on the ground at 60 degrees so that the sun will directly focus into the food. So the last step is paint the body of the solar oven with black color to absorb more heat since black color absorbs all the wavelength of the light and convert it into the heat. So now we have come to the end part of the presentation. So the conclusion is the solar oven with the black pepper base has the highest heat transfer compared to solar oven with aluminium base. Thank you.
Before we end our presentation, let's take a look on the process of making solar oven. Let's go.